And the other thing is like I saw that they had the first roadmap is aka season pass,
Yeah.
and my interest dropped
Yeah.
like right away. Like when I saw that Street Fighter 6 had its first season pass, my interest just dropped on another level. Not because it's a bad thing, it's just because that for me the best game of Street Fighter was Street Fighter 4. I don't care what everyone says. Street Fighter 4 was the best one.
It was better than 5. I'll give you that.
5 was trash.
No shit.
I want to understand that.
I'll say Street Fighter 4 had a good breadth of content. The content had a lot of length and girth.
You can't say that, but it was trash. Still trash.
No,
things
not
like,
Street Fighter 5,
think
Street
about
Fighter
it.
4.
The roster of Street Fighter 5, Street Fighter 4 was so fucking.
That's what I
huge.
said. It had a lot of fighters, so...
And you go to 5, and I understand that you don't want to give everything high. But I think that they just try to find a way to monetize it. I'm like, I understand, but I still play full price for a game.
Well, I understand that when you
So-
start with a new generation of game, okay, we're gonna redesign the characters, and even if we don't change their movesets really, now we need to redo all of those characters for a new game. That takes a while. I can get that.
Kind of.
But what I didn't get was the monetization where you wanted to nickel and dime me and have like publicity in the game, and clearly you had the games as a service model, but you only had like what 10, 15 characters. Like fuck off, nigga.
At the end of the day, at the end of the lifespan, he still has less character than Street Fighter 4. And that's the part that got me that's kind of annoying. Think about it. Like I didn't buy Street Fighter 5. I do have it in my collection, but I didn't buy it myself because it wasn't worth it in my opinion. But things like think about it. At the end of the roster was so small that I think that Street Fighter 3 had more character.
Probably, especially like Third Strike.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like
And you know a
kinda
detail that I
sad.
really like in Street Fighter that they dropped? When you take an alt color, the icon of your character near your L bar used to change color along with that.
Yeah,
And that was when it was harder because they were like sprites, but now it's like a 3D model. You can just do like a swap.
yeah, you can just assign a color with it, but
Yeah.
I can understand. You know that most of the time the programmer have other priorities.
Yeah, I know,
that-
but it's the fact that they thought about a detail like that. You know, when you create 2D characters, it's like, well, that's why they go for recolors because you don't want to. If you do a new costume, you have to redraw the character and every frame.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, so
But you
they
don't
thought about that detail, but now that you have a
something-
3D guy,
Something to correct.
Yeah.
You don't need to redraw it. You just have to refill it technically.
well,
You can't just have a copy paste and just fill the inside of the character. But I understand what you mean. I won't say
yeah.
that like it's like I'm not like that much of a nerd. I'm just a programmer. What do I know?
nothing.
Yeah.
I play Street Fighter 2 once. I know more than you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, you understand what I mean. So yeah, that was my weekend. And while I was doing that, I was thinking about my review because I didn't bring my review out of everything that I played this year, or
Yeah.
mostly. Like Hogwarts Legacy is still not out. And I really don't have no excuses, just me. Like I know that most of the time it's just because I know when you have ADHD and no, you don't know. But yeah, when you have ADHD, you're supposed to. Everything is getting more difficult because you have like one in 100 project in your head, and you have to all get it and put it in line and just discard everything that you can't have because each time there's something else getting in your mind, and just having control of your mind take toll on your energy level.